Do you guys like school?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Wow, that's unusual.
We have the best teacher.
Oh, wow, you're gonna go far in life. You know exactly what to say. Now, tell me what you want to be when, do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna be when you grow up.
A lifeguard.
A lifeguard. Do you like swimming?
Mm-hmm.
Have you swam yet well, it's not summer yet. Are you ready to though?
Yeah, I went swimming yesterday.
You do?
Me too.
Okay, you did too. Okay, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A train conductor.
That's a good one. Have you been on a train before?
Yes. I wanted to go to North Carolina with my granny and papa.
Okay, okay. All right, now what do you want to be?
A teacher.
A teacher, okay. That's why you said your teacher's so good. Okay, yeah, what do you want to be?
I want to be a karate master.
A karate master, okay. That's good, yeah. What do
I
you
want
wanna
to be a music teacher because I learned a lot from my music teacher.
All right, what do you want to be?
An artist too.
An artist too, okay. How many of you know what college is? You all know what college is. How many of you think that you need to go to college someday? All of you do.
No,
All
not
of
me.
you do. You're not, okay, well, don't make up your mind yet. But the thing is about college, and I have 2 kids that are in college, the thing is about college is it's expensive. How many of you know that it's expensive? It is, it is. How many of you have piggy banks where you save money? Okay, all right. How many of you know what a bank is? You know what the bank is?
Yep.
What is a bank? Can someone tell me? What is it?
It's somewhere where you give money to the bank and they give you money back.
That's right. But usually you put more in than you get back. But that's right. So we can keep some of our money in a piggy bank, right? But then if we have a lot of money, we can't keep it all in the piggy bank, right? So your parents don't keep all their money in a piggy bank, right? That would be silly. So when you want to buy something that's really expensive, do you have all the money just in your wallet or something, or in your pocket, or do you keep some of it in a bank?
Keep it in the bank.
Right, you keep some of it in a bank.
bank.
And you have to save for it, right? So what we're going to talk about today, and we're going to make an announcement. And first of all, thank you for helping describe all this, because I'm learning some things from you too. But thank you for having this conversation, because we're going to talk about how to make sure that every single one of you has not just a piggy bank, but you also have an account at the bank where you can save money. Oh, you do? Okay, so you already have one. But you know what the problem is? Not everyone does. So some kids have a bank account and some kids don't. Just like some kids have a piggy bank, but some kids don't. So we're going to we're starting a program that's really starting today that's going to help kids save for college. So hopefully when you get ready to go to college, if you decide to go, okay, you'll have some money in this bank account, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Yeah, what do you want to say, honey?
What was the question?
Well, that's what they're going to ask some questions too. They won't know the answers either. So I'll do my best to answer. But listen, you guys, are you all ready to get back to school?
Yes.
Did you all have a good weekend?
Yes.
You didn't go to school yesterday, right?
No.
Because it was Memorial Day. But you're ready for, how many more days left of school? Yeah.
8.
8? Is that right? Is she right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's summertime, right? Then it's summertime. But don't forget to keep learning during summer, right? We don't stop learning no matter what, right? Okay, you guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your patience with that. I was tapping into some skills I haven't used in a few years when my kids were that age. But, that really does say it all. You look at the potential and the enthusiasm in those kids' eyes, and that will tell you everything you need to know about why we did this program in the first place, because their potential is absolutely unlimited. Before I go any further, I just want to make some acknowledgments of some of the folks that are standing here behind me that have helped make this really first in the nation program, first of its kind or size and scale and scope in the nation possible. I want to recognize KeyBank. Lisa Oliver is here from KeyBank. Lisa, I didn't mean what I said about banks don't give you more than you put in. Bob Mendrink, who's the superintendent of ESC, which is the Educational Service Center of Cuyahoga County. Dr. Abate, who's here from the Cleveland International School and helps run this innovative educational institution where you saw some of the products of that education here today. Christine Fowler-Mack, who's from CMSD, who's the Chief of New and Innovative Schools. And Lucia, maybe most importantly, Lucia Johnson, who's a parent of a Cuyahoga Heights kindergartner, and she's going to talk about the way that this program is already starting to make a difference in her child's life. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank the faculty and staff at Campus International. It's a very innovative place. They can talk to you about that, but this is exactly the kind of institution that we need to support. But it's more than just the institutions themselves. We need to make sure that county government is fulfilling its responsibilities to make sure that a child at the very beginning of their educational careers is given a real sense of hope and a real chance to succeed. In the next month, there will be more than 10,000 welcome packets that are sent out to Cuyahoga County kindergartners across Cuyahoga County. This is the type of envelope that they're going to get, and inside the envelope is going to be all kinds of materials that will get them started and get their child started really on their college career. So they will first of all receive one of these. This is a Cuyahoga County College Savings Account Program card. Every child, again, that's entering kindergarten in Cuyahoga County is going to be eligible for one of these, and over 10,000 will receive them actually in the coming days. It's going to give them information about how to log into their account. The accounts are have actually already been set up. We're doing that in a partnership with KeyBank. $100 is being placed into those accounts, and so it's going to be something that they can start to track and start to gain interest on that money, and they can supplement it themselves. This is the largest universal college savings account program in the country. That is official as of today, and that's great news for parents, but it's also great news for the children themselves. The young people that are getting their education here today, we know that are going to be competing in a global economy, and we need to do everything we possibly can to give them every opportunity to succeed, but also try to reinforce and send that message as early as possible. And I say that both as a father and as somebody who is overseeing this county government, and this is part of our mission now in county government. All of us here today, I think all of us here today, know exactly how valuable a college education can be. We know, for instance, that the unemployment rate for a young man or young woman that has a college degree, a bachelor's degree, is 4.5 percentage points lower than someone that doesn't. We know that more and more people need college degrees in order to make it into the middle class or stay in the middle class or even do better than that. We also know that young people who expect to attend college and have a savings account are about 7 times more likely to attend college than their peers. So just the fact that they have that account, that it's not just somebody preaching to them or telling them they should do this, but it's something real, it's something tangible. They can look up these accounts and see what kind of progress they're making. That's so important. And you could probably see that even talking to these kids. When these kids actually get this packet at home and they open it up with their parents, and their parents can show them, this is your card, and this is how you look up the amount of money that you have in the account, and this is how you can save on your own to supplement it. That's so much more powerful than just telling a child, well, someday you can go to college. That's an impossible concept for some kids to understand. But you can tell from those kids' reactions that they already get kind of the kernel of it, and this is going to build on that foundation. We also know that the sad fact is that only 27% of low-income families and 40% of middle-class parents have college savings accounts at all. So just as college education is increasingly becoming a necessity for a productive career, we also know that there's too much of a system of haves and have-nots in terms of those who can actually save for it. We also know that only 25% of parents without a college savings plan believe that they're going to be able to afford college. And I can tell you, as somebody that will have 2 kids in college next fall, their fears of that are certainly well grounded. The cost of college education is growing year by year. So we're doing our part to try to change that. It's not a panacea, it's not a complete solution, but we're doing our part to change that. By offering these universal college savings accounts for all families in Cuyahoga County, regardless of their income, we're going to encourage more families to start saving for college, and we are, in a small way anyway, going to make the cost of a college education easier to afford. We're also creating, I think, a different culture in Cuyahoga County. That post-secondary education is not just a goal, but it's a realistic opportunity for every child in this county. Every single child in this county is going to get that message in a very powerful way, and many of them never would have received that message at that early age. And we're telling them that their potential matters, and we're here to help them achieve their full potential. Moving forward, every child who's enrolled in kindergarten in Cuyahoga County on October 31st will be provided a $100 college savings account, and I'm hopeful that this program will continue to be built on, and we're going to have more announcements about that, I think, as the year goes on. This is a proud moment, not just for county government, but I think what you're going to see as these packets go out and this information goes out, as much attention as this has gotten, most people aren't aware in this county that this exists. And when they see it, when they have an opportunity to sit down one-on-one with their children and talk about what their children's hopes and dreams are, and the fact that there is a pathway to get there, and that there's actually an account that's sitting there waiting for them to take advantage of all the potential that they have, you're going to hear tremendous ways about how that has a transformative effect at that very early age when children are just figuring out the world and just figuring out what their place is going to be in that world. At this point in time, I want to turn the podium over to some of our partners, because this was truly, this was not an easy task to get this. You're talking about setting up thousands and thousands and thousands of accounts and coordinating that, not just with the financial institution, but with all of the school districts. It was a Herculean task. I want to thank Ken Surratt and our great folks from the county that have been working on it, but also our partners in both the school systems and in the private sector. And so at this point, I want to turn it over to Lisa Oliver from KeyBank. Lisa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, all, and thank you, Executive FitzGerald, for giving us the overview of what is happening. The numbers are amazing, and in fact, the magnitude of 15,000 accounts opened a year for our kindergarten classes is truly exciting, and I'm thrilled to be here as a partner in the process. As a regional president for KeyBank, I certainly understand the financial perspective that the need for this community has, and as a mother, I know it's invaluable in many ways. I think as parents, we all strive to provide the right tools for our children to be successful. Oftentimes, that means teaching the basics, right from wrong, consequences, rewards. We encourage them to go to school and do well and work hard and achieve. We don't always realize that most of what we're teaching is taught by the way we live, in fact, and our children often pick up most of what they know from what we do, not necessarily what we say. And for any parents driving in the car, you know how that happens. The Cuyahoga County College Savings Program not only provides parents the opportunity to begin conversations about the importance of saving, but it also gives the opportunity for us to show our children how to save. Through the program, parents will now have a tool to teach financial education, a subject which is very often overlooked. According to a recent survey conducted by the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, there are significant gaps in Americans' financial knowledge of budgeting and saving and understanding credit reports and credit scores. In order to close those financial literacy gaps, we need to begin to make a concerted effort to not only teach our children the value of successful money management, but we need to learn and practice it ourselves. So at KeyBank, we will offer free financial education classes to parents who participate in the college savings program. The classes, some of which will be offered online, will include topics such as investing in your child's education, getting and keeping good credit, budgeting, and money management and money made easy. These courses will be designed to help parents take the first steps, not only in securing their child's financial future, but truly in improving their own. We'll also be offering one-on-one counseling for those parents who have questions about their finances. Our bankers have been specially trained to offer guidance on anything from opening a checking account for the first time to investing hard-earned dollars. Just walk into a local KeyBank branch and we'll be happy to help all of you. Through proper use of the College Savings Program, we're really positioning our children in Cuyahoga County to have brighter futures. And at KeyBank, we're very proud to be part of the program and are excited to work with parents from the first deposit through the final withdrawal. We know that much will happen over that time, and we intend to work with everyone every step of the way.
Thank you, Lisa. At this point, I want to recognize Bob Mendrick. He is the superintendent of ESC, which is the Educational Service Center for this area, and his role was really just invaluable because there are so many different school districts that we needed somebody that could kind of put them all together, and because ESC does that work anyway on a daily basis, he really proved to be a crucial part of our team, and he was supportive of it from the first moment he heard about it. We're very grateful to him for that. Bob?
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here speaking for the school superintendents, administrators, and teachers of Cuyahoga County. We want to thank Ed FitzGerald and the Cuyahoga County Council for establishing the innovative Cuyahoga County College Savings Program. Thousands of children in Cuyahoga County now have a college savings account, but they also now have a community saying to each of them that we believe in you. We believe you can be anything you aspire to be, and we are so confident in you that we are going to help you begin saving for an education after high school. This program is a powerful statement to families, educators, and children in Cuyahoga County that can have deep, long-lasting positive effects on all of our children. Our teachers know that high expectations of all children in the classroom are necessary for high achievement. Each one of these savings accounts provides a tangible beginning on a motivational tool that can change lives and direct a family to dream dreams they may never have had for their child. Some of the benefits, as I see them, are increased community awareness and support for students, increased parental involvement, increased student aspirations, and certainly increased teacher expectations. This program, with the help of parents and teachers, can help motivate every child to work harder in school and allow them to see the path to being a successful adult and a member of our community. This is also more than a savings program, it's an educational program as well. The College Savings Program will be the impetus for the educators in Cuyahoga County to improve all levels of financial literacy in our schools. I see that happening in partnership with our families, outstanding business community, philanthropic institutions, and our many community organizations. On behalf of the education community, I want to thank Ed FitzGerald and the Cuyahoga County Council for this outstanding commitment to the long-term education of our children and families in the county. Thank you.
Bob, thank you again very much. At this point, I'm going to turn the podium over to Lucia Johnson. She is a Garfield Heights resident. She has 2 young children, one of whom is Michael, who is a kindergartner in Cuyahoga Heights. She understands and is passionate about the importance of saving for college early with her children and making sure that they understand the importance of that. We have gotten to know her. We're an admirer of her because I think she's a great example of the culture that we want to set up, a culture of high expectations and college achievement for our children. And that's why, Lucia, if you could step forward, I'm going to ask you to say a few words, but I'm also going to officially present you with the very first Cuyahoga County College Savings Account welcome packet. So as of me handing it to you, it will be official that your son, Michael, will have the very first one. Thanks very much.
Hello. I am very excited to be a parent here today of my 5-year-old, and he is excited. This has made such a huge impact on our household. Mr. Ed FitzGerald, by inspiring 5-year-olds to become college graduates, you have truly identified the most influential way to improve these children's self-worth and their confidence. You are providing and teaching these children and their parents how to sacrifice. And they will want to get their money, and they will want to see their hard work pay off. As adults, these individuals will be financially stable, they will be successful, and they will be able to provide for their families. Most importantly, you are teaching them to invest in themselves, and you lead by example by investing in them. So from all the parents of Cuyahoga County, we thank you so much for giving us that jump start that we all needed to ensure that these precious children get all the opportunities that they deserve. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Once again, a person from the general public speaks better than any elected official, so thank you for that. We can take any questions. Keep in mind, journalists, the best questions were probably already asked earlier, but if you have any questions, we'll do our best to answer.